Bloody hell! My hand! Gyro, what's going on? It's stopped now, but my fingernails.
I have no clue what it is, but it's definitely not the same as steel balls.
Johnny Joestar. Could that be?
You fucker! How dare you do that to Daddy? How dare! I'll tear through your arteries. Yeah!
This can't be! My body, my legs that can't even walk, they jumped. How?
Yes! The iron sand that was wrapped around us fell off. The control they had over iron, the magnetic force is gone.
Gyro, I'll ask once more. What in the world is happening? These fingers.
I swear I have absolutely no clue. It's a power of rotation that I don't know about. I'm just as curious as you are about it.
Johnny Joestar. If you're saying it's something beyond technique, make no mistake. It's stand. You've come under the influence of the Devil's Palm. We're probably in that area right now. We've been in it without even realizing. Call back your horses. If we're really in the Devil's Palm, we need to get out of here immediately.
Stand? It's come to me?
I don't know why the Devil's Palm is here. It could be a coincidence, or it could be that the land pulled us in. Probably the latter. Get on your horses. The ground will move and the land will change. If we don't escape now, we'll get lost and never find the water hole.
Stop right there! Bastards! I'll get you back. I'll never forgive you for this.
Leave him. The Boom Boom family is finished. They won't be able to escape the desert with those wounds. They'll probably run out of water by noon tomorrow. The rescue crew will not be able to find them.
Gyro Zeppeli, there's no way you'll reach your goal anyways. Do you think that we are the only ones after your lives? Wrong! Just ask that person from your country. The reason we were after your life wasn't because you came in first. It's because this person promised $200,000 for your death. There's a bounty on your head.
What?
Well, who hired you?
What are you doing? Hurry up, you two. The prints we left earlier are beginning to fade. The ground we left is moving.
Hey, get back here, you bastards. I'll fucking kill you.
Gyro?
There's no time. We'll be lost in here.
Brother Andre! Daddy!
I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. A bad mistake I'm making by just hanging around. I know that I should have some fun and paint the town. A lovesick fool that's blind and just can't.
Gyro, what did he mean when he said that someone from your country is after your life? Just what exactly is LA Boom Boom talking about?
I said it's none of your business.
Not this time. This time, I need an answer. I have the right to ask, since I almost lost my life back there. Come to think of it, that Mrs. Robinson, he must have been after you because of that bounty too. What's your reason for entering this race, Officer Zeppeli? It must be related to that newspaper article you had. I will have you tell me. Every man needs a map. A map in his heart to ride across the wilderness. That's what his father always said. Gyro Zeppeli's father was summoned by the king's servant once or twice a month. On those mornings, his mother would silently prepare a small meal. The meal consisted of fish, a loaf of bread, and wine. His father would eat before heading to the king's court. At that time, the king's servant would ask Gyro, "Gyro, how old are you now?"
9 years old, sir.
But that was all he would ask. Gyro's father was a doctor. He examined both the rich and the poor at his home clinic. "Gyro, come here. Come closer. How will you take this steel ball in my hand?
Huh?
Oh, that's not right, Gyro. Not by cheating or dirty tricks. I'm talking about rotation. How will you take it from my fist using rotation?
That's impossible, Father.
Listen, Gyro. It's fine that you like to ride horses, but you are going to have to learn about the spin of the steel ball. You need to be able to do everything by the time you are 13. Your grandfather taught it to me, just as his father had taught him.
Why, Father? What does the steel ball have to do with grandfather and great-grandfather?
Because the men of the Zeppeli family have always done this, and you can surely do it. You may leave now. It's easier to place it in a hand than to take it away.
Huh? Whoa! No way! When did he...
Gyro, how old are you now?
13, sir.
When Gyro Zeppeli turned 13, his father said, "Today, you will come with me." For some reason, his mother kissed him in silence. He ate the meal she had prepared, a small serving of fish, a loaf of bread, and a glass of wine. The carriage that Gyro and his father rode entered a building with very tall walls on the northwest side of the castle. When they entered, Gyro's father spoke softly to him. "Every man needs a map in his heart, to ride across the wilderness. Listen carefully. You're the oldest son of the Zeppeli house. You need to protect your family. True happiness is found within the family. Protecting your family relates to protecting your country. For your family to fall apart is to scorn your ancestors and future descendants. Never forget that."
Huh?
"From this day forward, you will be my assistant. This is the job placed upon us by the former king 380 years ago. It has been the Zeppeli family's duty throughout the years, continuing on throughout entire generations of kings. You must approach this duty with honor."
Job? Assistant? What are these buildings, Father? Officer, please come into the courtyard. He won't stop kicking and screaming. Huh? Father?
What about the priest? Was he not able to calm his heart?
He's uncontrollable. There's no peace of heart for him.
Gyro, you wait here. Wait for my orders.
Stop, no! I'll curse you. I don't want to die.
Be still. Silence your heart. Your heart.
Gah!
You will sanitize the sword. Your job begins here. This has been the duty of the Zeppeli family for 380 years. As long as a system of execution exists in the Constitution, there is need for somebody to carry it out. In pre-20th century Europe, the position of executioner was a strict occupation controlled by the government. It was passed down by heredity. Therefore, the ones ordered to carry out executions received a high position and a high wage. But from father to son and son to grandson, the responsibility and technique of executioner was passed solely down the family line. Humans can die through only one wound, but the will of a life can be surprisingly powerful. It requires a good amount of technique to bring about certain death. Even criminals deserve an honorable death without suffering. An expert is required to execute as swiftly as the blink of an eye. Where are vital spots of the body? What areas can be easily cut without the bone interfering? The executioner must know everything about the human body. For the sake of a smooth execution, a second blow is never acceptable. They studied medical science and learned martial arts to bring bodies to a state of peace and stillness. The Zeppeli family developed the rotation of the steel ball. The steel ball exists for peace, not pain. The technique gradually developed over the course of generations to carry out executions. This was the duty and destiny of the Zeppeli line. Yes, Gyro Zeppeli was to receive his father's position when he turned 25, as the successor, and everything was going smoothly. until the execution of Marco, the boy who scrubbed shoes at the aristocrat's mansion, was officially decided.